Unconventional warfare can be performed by both state and non-state sides, but the conventional and have clear front lines and follows international laws of armed conflict Geneva Convention. The example of conventional warfare includes World War I and World War II, but the example of unconventional warfare includes the Vietnam War and the ongoing war against terrorism, like the ongoing conflicts against terrorist organizations like ISIS, Al-Qaeda and Taliban. The difference between conventional warfare and unconventional warfare is very loud and clear, but the difference between discuss the basics. Conventional war and unconventional war are two certain types of war with key differences. Conventional warfare includes large organized military forces using traditional tactics and weapons like tanks fought between countries or nation states or formal military alliances. But the unconventional warfare, which is also known as the asymmetric warfare, and it includes irregular forces and is fought with less firepower, tactics and resources compared to their opponents. For example, guerrilla warfare, insurgency, counter. As a summary to say, conventional warfare includes large organized forces and follow established rules, but unconventional wars are fought by smaller, less well-equipped groups using irregular tactics. Conventional warfare is the traditional military tactics between countries or states using regular armed forces and equipment. But the unconventional war is the non-traditional tactics of war, such as guerrilla warfare, terrorism, and asymmetric warfare by non-state sides. Conventional wars are usually fought openly with clearly defined battlefields, but the unconventional wars make the lines between combatants and civilians disappear, making them more difficult to fight and by extending tactics. And this includes wars fought on defined battlefields with regular armed forces. But the unconventional warfare include non-traditional tactics fought by non-state people, such as guerrilla warfare, terrorism, and asymmetric warfare. These tactics often include irregular forces attacking military and civilians, ignoring the rules of battle. The word conventional and unconventional describes everything. Conventional warfare involves large organized military forces using traditional tactics and weapons like tanks, artillery, aircraft, infantry, etc. But the unconventional warfare, which is also the asymmetric warfare, involves the irregular forces using irregular weapons, less tactics, and less resources compared to their opponents. As a summary, conventional warfare involves large organized forces and follow traditional rules, where unconventional war has its own rules.